Hello Tiramisu Labradoodle puppy families. Well, this is your week 4 litter update, and in today's video we're going to give you an update on all of the puppies, tell you their big news for the week, and we're going to also give you a little bit of an update on Mama Joya here, and we're going to talk a bit about toys and alone and crate time. Hi, I'm Claire from Isle Labradoodles, and these are our large, mini, small, medium Australian Labradoodle puppies from the Tiramisu litter. Now at week 4, look at these puppies all crowding in here. It's everybody except for Orange Collar Girl, who's over here. Everybody's trying to get in at the milk bar there, and as you can see, the milk bar gets a little crowded once the puppies get to be this size. So that is their exciting news for the week. They have started on solid food, and we'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later, but they're all thriving. Look at these shiny coats. I just love how their coats are gleaming. And this is a great opportunity when they're lined up here. You can see, even though everybody's chocolate, there's slightly different degrees of the chocolate, different hues, if you will. So you can see that pink color girl here has the darkest. Next to this is, I believe, green color boy, and they all have just a slightly different striations in their coat within those chocolate colors there. So these puppies are up and about and running around, having a great time. They're playing with each other, playing with toys, and they have really enjoyed moving over to solid food. We started them on solid food about 3 days ago. The first day mostly involves slipping and sliding through the pan. There's still a little bit of messy eaters, and so that's why we don't have them here today, or we don't have the food in here today doing the video, because we would all just be covered in muck. So they're getting the hang of it though. They're starting to eat out of the pan like a regular dog. Now we have them already eating raw food. So what that is raw meat that we mush up and make nice and soft, and then we mix that with the goat's milk, and they just love it. So they tend to lap up the milk first, and sometimes they'll leave a little bit of the raw behind, which Joya thinks is wonderful, because then she comes in and cleans the pan out. She seems to think that that is just 10 times more wonderful, even though she has the exact same food in her own bowl. It's pretty funny, but you know how it is. Whatever someone else has is always better than yours. So they're doing really well with that. They all have teeth. They have all their teeth in, no, they don't have all their back teeth, but they have enough teeth to be able to eat without any problem. Now dogs do not chew their food like we do. Their teeth are sharp and pointy, and they're designed to rip and tear. So when you see a dog, oftentimes they just gulp everything almost whole. Well, that's how they're designed to eat. Now that's one of the reasons and one of the advantages to a raw food diet. Because to do that, you need to have lots of acid in your stomach to break the food down and not cause any problems. Now when you feed your dog kibble, it changes the entire makeup of their internal system and makes it very alkaline. So this means dogs can't process food properly. They also have to really use all of their organs to produce all the various enzymes, and use a lot of hydration to be able to process the very dried, over-processed kibble. So when you feed them a raw diet, they don't drink anywhere near as much water, because there is so much hydration naturally occurring in their food, and it breaks down in their stomach naturally. Very easy. It's great digestion. You get much fewer, much smaller, and much less smelly poops, which is a huge advantage, and their pee tends to be less harmful to your lawns. It's nowhere near got the same level of acidity in it that dogs who eat a kibble diet have. When they're on a kibble diet, the food takes forever to digest and get through the system. It's very hard on the system. The organs are always overtaxed, and dogs must drink a tremendous amount of water. And then you get a really big poops and a lot of poops, because there's just so much junk in the kibble that they can't use. And so it just comes out the other end, and very little actual value stays in the dog. So this is why you see these beautiful shiny coats. One thing that you will see quite clearly on all these puppies is, despite if they're one of the smaller puppies like Purple is here, you can see he's still beautifully proportionate, he's solid, he's bulky. And if you go over to Green here, who's the largest puppy, same thing, just in a different proportion because he is a larger puppy than Purple Collar is. So they all have beautiful, nice, stocky builds. When you have an Australian Labradoodle, a multi-gen Australian Labradoodle, the dog should look more like a poodle, or rather like a lab type body, as opposed to a poodle. You don't want a little spindly, fine, delicate dog. This should be a dog who's nice and sturdy and has some good bulk to it. So that's what you're seeing in these puppies here. So they're doing really well with their feeding, and that means Joya can spend more time away from them. Now Joya is she's just done such a good job as a mom. You would never know she was a first-time mom. She loves to play with the puppy. She interacts with them all the time. She's generous in the amount of time she lets them nurse. But she also is very good at leaving them alone and letting them develop their independence and mature and become puppies who are happy on their own. So now part of that is what we build on when you have your dog in Head Start. It's too early right now, but once your dog is 6 weeks old and is fully weaned, then that's what we build on, is teaching. We just follow Joya's lead. We teach your puppy to be comfortable being on their own. So in Head Start, your puppy spends time alone with us. Your puppy goes in the car alone. Your puppy goes to town alone. Your puppy goes out into the world and meeting all sorts of different people and is in all sorts of different situations on their own, so that they don't have the need to always get their support and their confidence from their litter mates. Because right now, you know, we have the crate in here, and the crate is in here obviously to get the puppies used to sleeping in the crate. And again, we build off their natural behavior, which is for them to all be in a group together and to rely on one another for comfort and security. So when they're in the crate, they're all sleeping cuddled up together in the crate. But what you want, of course, is your puppy to come home to you all ready to be independent, happy on their own, and not, oh no, where are my litter mates? What's going on here? So that's what we build on for Head Start, where we continue to have them away from the group and teaching them how to have confidence in themselves and not get their confidence from their litter mates. So that's really key part. And then by doing that, that allows you to focus on building your relationship with your puppy, bonding with your puppy, rather than having to focus on getting your puppy adapted to your home, comfortable in your home, and not distressed from making the transition from our home to yours. Now this of course all works hand in hand with the puppy starter kit. So the crate that your puppy is used to here is the same type of crate that will go home with you and your puppy and the puppy starter kit. This is the same type of crate we use for crate training with your puppy. And you see we start right now with the door off, and that's what all the puppies get. And then when you're in Head Start, your puppy will graduate to being in the crate on their own with their cuddle toy, able to sleep through the night when they come home to you with little to no crying. So again, you get the benefit of not having to lose any sleep, and the puppy gets such an enormous benefit by being in a crate that they're familiar with a crate mat they're familiar with, a cuddle toy they're familiar with, a whole routine they're familiar with, and they can just go, oh, okay, this is my new family. And you can both enjoy each other, as opposed to going through all that stress and trauma where you try to get your puppy integrated into your home, which can take up to 2 weeks. And when your socialization window closes at 16 weeks, you don't have a lot of time to be building that bond and getting your puppy socialized. So if you have to spend 2 weeks of that time transitioning your puppy to your home, you've really lost some valuable time. So this is all designed to help you have a calm, well-mannered and confident puppy. So the things all work together. What we start on here with the puppies as a group, moving into Head Start, and then continuing through at your home by utilizing the puppy starter kit. So now the kids, what else have they been up to? Well, you can see they have some toys in their room here. Now this is another thing for your puppy starter kit. The toys that go in the puppy starter kit may just seem like something that's extra, a toy. But that's not true. Toys for puppies are critical. They play a very key role on what is important and how your puppy develops. It's really important to have the right toy for the right puppy at the right time. So right now, because these puppies have their teeth, they have Mr. Tagger here. And you'll see there's some rolled up rope here, and that is what they're now able to get some satisfaction on chewing. Prior to this week, this would have just been annoying to them, frustrating, and that's not what you want to be doing with your puppy. You have to know where they're at and what toy they should have in order for the toy to provide them with success. Because toys teach them confidence, they teach them problem solving, and they teach them skill as well. So this toy here now also has a squeaker, and you'll see, hear that? Little pink color's got a little growl there. She's going, what are you doing with that noise? That's a really great response that we want to see from her. What we don't want to see is puppies who are running away in the opposite direction because they're terrified, and you didn't see anybody running away. They looked at it, they were interested, but totally accepting of it. So the rest of this toy here, if Joya will share it, is kind of bulky, and he's big and he's soft. So there's all sorts of spots that they can squeeze on to get different sounds, and also different sounds in the ears, and then different textures for putting in their mouth. Now Joya figures that one should be her puppy. The other one we have here, this one will be going out this week. This was a starter toy. Lots of long arms, no stuffing, because we don't want any of that poisonous chemical-filled stuffing in the dogs. Lots of long arms for tugging. Multiple puppies can play with this at one time. Joya can play with this at one time. Oops, I just have a puppy eating my microphone wire here, so I just better rescue that here. Of course, they always find the thing that you don't want them to get into. I'll just tuck it under my shirt there. There we go. And you'll see Joya has taken the toy into the crate. This is a really normal process too, where you take your prize and you put it in your crate. As long as you're happy and confident in your crate, that's where you put your safe things, because that's your safe spot. That's your spot. Nobody else is allowed in it. Of course, our puppies are in it, which is something entirely different. Then they also have this small rope, again, because their teeth are ready for this now. It's smaller so that each puppy can have an individual toy, one that they feel is focused on just them and is for them. And then Teddy. Teddy was here initially because Teddy provided an opportunity to have somebody come into their space that looked like them without them being alarmed. This Teddy taught them that a new dog, a new cat, a new kid, a new person can come into your spot and not hurt you. All they learned is that Teddy is totally benign and actually quite fun to chew on as well. So those are the kinds of thought processes that go into when you're selecting toys and activities for your puppies. Right now we're not doing activities with them because they're not old enough, but I suspect that this week and a couple of days from now we will be starting to introduce them to outside. We have some rain in the forecast for this week, so if it keeps raining really heavily, we won't take them out in that. We'll wait till we get a break in the weather. Instead, we'll take them out in the rest of the doodle den and let them explore the big space out there. And after this video, we are reconfiguring their space. They will no longer have pee pads on the floor. They will have pee pads and pee trays, a designated area for peeing. It won't be wall-to-wall pee pads. That's step one in getting them housebroken, so that when they go home to you, they already have a really good start on that. Oh, Joya, you really like that toy. She's very fond of the toy, apparently. So now let's go through each of the puppies and give you their update and let you know what their weights are. And if you're coming to our reunion, if you would like to enter your name for one of our prizes that will be given out at the reunion, please enter in the comments below this video which puppy is the smallest puppy in this litter. The people who have puppies from this litter will not be bringing their puppies to the reunion this year because they're too little, but we really hope to see you all next year. We have an annual reunion where we invite all of our families and their dogs to come. We have a space limit of just around 100 people and around 70 dogs, and it's just the most fun afternoon. So we'll do the puppies in birth order like we always do. We'll start with Red Collar Girl here. She's sleeping. So it's really important when you have a sleeping puppy, before you pick them up or do anything with them, you let them feel your hands. So you come up to your puppy, yes, place your hand on them, let them become aware your hand's there, stroke them a couple of times, make sure that they're starting to wake up a bit, and then you're going to go to pick them up. If you just come and pick the puppy up by surprise, that's when it's quite likely that you might have a puppy who bites you because you're going to have startled them and made them very afraid. Hi, how you doing? What's my girl say? So Red Collar Girl, who's a little bit sleepy at the moment, sweet little girl, very gentle. You can see she has good eye contact even though she's half asleep. She checked me out and she was talking to me and see what she was doing. Now see, Joya's opened up the tagger. And there is stuffing in this one, so that toy is out because we do not want anyone eating that stuffing. So that's one of the things we keep a close eye on all the time. Joya's strong enough to open up a stuffed toy, whereas the puppies aren't. Sorry, Joya, that one's gone now. So Red Collar Girl is weighing in at 1.74 kilograms. And normally she gives me lots of kisses, but because she's still half asleep and Mom's cleaning her bum right now, I'm not going to get any kisses. How about if I put her down for you, Joya, and you can finish your cleaning routine? Joya is very dedicated to keeping her puppies well cleaned. Next we have Orange Collar Girl, and you can see how she's sleeping right up, curled up with the teddy. Now this shows you exactly what I was talking about having a cuddle toy in the crate. They always choose to sleep cuddled up with one another. When they don't have one another, you give them a cuddle toy, and then you mimic that same process for them. So we'll just let her know that we're here. We'll give her a pickup. She's a very sleepy girl. Hi, baby. Hi, hon. Hi, sorry to wake you up, princess. Orange Collar Girl is very similar to Red, another gentle, gentle girl. Really nice eye contact. I love the eye contact this girl has. Sweet, sweet baby girl. And this little lady is coming in at, oh my goodness, the puppies are stepping on my phone. And so they took away the weight thing here. So let me get that back. There we go. Orange Collar is 1.84 kilograms. So she is a really good size, just a really sweet girl. Like I said, really nice, strong eye contact. Next is Blue Collar Boy, who clearly knows it's his turn. He says, come on, pick me, let's play. Hang on, Blue, let's say hi to everybody. Blue's just the cutest little guy. I love his curls. They're just the sweetest little things. This is a really fun puppy. There goes some kisses. There we go. Lots of strong eye contact. Lots of nose cleaning going on. And Mr. Blue Collar Boy is 1.62 kilograms. I love you too. Oh, I love you so much. Mwah! Just the cutest little guy. After Blue comes Green Collar. Where are you, Green? Oh, where's Green? Oh, Green is in the crate there. Just hang on a second and I will get Green out of the crate there so we can all see him. Come here, buddy boy. Hi. Hi, handsome. Oh, he's got a bit of fluff there that Joya must have taken out before we got that toy away from her. So this is the stuff I'm talking about that you don't want your dog to have. Here he is. Come on, handsome. There's my big bruiser guy. This is my handsome guy. He is a nice dark chocolate boy. Just a really nice guy too. He is our bruiser in the litter. Great eye contact. Tons of kisses from this fellow. This guy was the first one to escape out and go over and sleep with Joya in her bed. He's Mr. Adventurer. He's ready to go out. He says he doesn't care if it's raining. I'm sure he'll probably be the first one down the ramp. This guy, guess what his weight is? 2.2 kilograms. He is the biggest boy in the litter. Next after that we have Purple Collar Boy. And Purple Collar Boy is where is Purple Collar Boy? Where is Purple Collar Boy? You're not purple. Behind me? Oh, over here. There we go. Hanging out behind Joya there, trying to sneak in a little bit of a stand-up nurse. Purple collar is just a little doll. I still always think he's a girl because he has that purple collar and because he has the sweetest little face. He's just a little guy, just a gentle guy, very, very sweet puppy. Soft eyes, very soft nature. And Purple Collar is 1.26 kilograms. Purple Collar is the smallest puppy in the litter. Yes, you are. And last but not least is our Pink Collar girl, our little surprise girl because she's a party. She's hanging out over there by Joya. Joya went and found another toy to bring in for the puppies. That one she just took out of the laundry basket because they have tracked their food all over it. Joya likes to go find toys and share them with her puppies, which is really just the sweetest thing. And here's our pretty little Pink Collar girl, our little chocolate party girl. Just the sweetest baby, got a cute little face, nice little short nose, big eye contact. Whoops, careful Blue, don't fall off. She's a really fun little puppy. She likes to roar around and have a great time with everyone. And she is 1.37 kilograms. There we go. So that is all your puppies at week 4. I hope you enjoyed this update. And even if you're not coming to the reunion, hey, please take a moment and post something in the comments. It's so helpful for us. And we really enjoy bringing you these videos and want to be able to continue to do so. And if you have a sec, give us a thumbs up too. That also helps us out a great. If you have any questions, of course, feel free to ask anything you might like to know about Australian Labradoodles. I'm always happy to help you out however I can. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next week for our week 5 update.